Okay, so before we jump too far into this, I just want to preface this whole thing and let you know that it's very sloppy, it's unrefined, and it was basically me trying to figure out a process to do some artwork like this, and I thought I would try a process kind of like this. So the setup is you take a bunch of found screenshots, prints, whatever you want, and you make a quick collage in Photoshop. So the collage I put together is on the screen right about now, and then what I did was, while looking at that on the screen, I redrew the whole thing in pencil. Then you take the pencil, you scan it in, bring it into Photoshop, and then clean it up just a hair. You can clean it up a lot more, but I was kind of going quick, so I cleaned it up just a little bit. Then I printed it back out at about 15% opacity, and then what you're seeing now is me going over that basically printed pencil artwork with ink pens, and just to find the lines and to give it kind of that sketchy look. And then take the whole thing, scan it back in, and then do cleanup and take it into Photoshop. So I didn't clean it up all that much. I wanted to get into Photoshop rather quickly and try the brush effects out. So basically what I then did in Photoshop is I only stuck to warmer colors. So I stuck to orange, burnt orange, red, yellow, stuff like that. And then I only stuck to some found brushes that I've had over the years that are just simply dry brush strokes and paint splatter effects. So try to stay away from real clean brushes. I try to stay away from making selections prior and then coloring it in like you've seen me do before. Try not to use a lot of the dodge and burn. I do it just briefly at the end to help kind of pump up the color contrast. But overall, this is just simply painting with the mouse. So, and until I can afford a Wacom Cintiq tablet, I'm not gonna ever get used to a tablet. So this is me with a mouse and scanned in pins, pin line art, and I like how it came out. It's definitely a kind of a process I want to try more, and I think I'm going to use this for the box art type series I'm going to do. So there you have it. It's kind of a very abstract, very sketchy, very, I won't say quick because it was about 3.5 hours, and for me that's ages these days. Usually time is so limited that 3 hours is like, what am I doing? How can I work on this for that much time in a row? But this is the end outcome, and I dig it. So I hope you guys like it, and I will put the link to the final if you want to just download it and give it a quick look to see how it all turned out. You can definitely use a process like this if you're gonna submit something for the wallpaper challenge that I've got going on, the competition. Definitely try it out. You don't have to redraw it in pencil. You can print it out and trace the whole thing if you want to, and then scan it back in or whatever. You can also try and just trace it in colored shapes, so that's a-okay as well. As long as the final, as you notice, the original collage that I did is not in the end piece. So that's basically kind of what it boils down to. As long as it's not in there, you're fine. And then another quick tip that I did here is I took if you copy the line art, take it into Illustrator, do a quick trace with the live trace tool in Illustrator, clean it up just a hair in there, and then copy it and paste it right back into your artwork here and replace the original line art. You can kind of clean it up a little bit, which gives it another nice look. So here's the final. Definitely going to do more of this, but much cleaner as far as the line work, and be a little more refined with the brush stroke. So all right, take care, and I will see you later on.